The love of the Good Shepherd. The Gospel passage for the fourth Sunday of Easter comes from John chapter 10, 11 to 18. Sheep, sacrificial love, healing presence, empathy and understanding, eternal assurance, protection and guidance. John's Gospel borrows some imagery from Ezekiel chapter 34, where God identifies himself as the shepherd of his people. John adds the word good to the description. Jesus does more than the hired help who run away when the wolf comes. But even more, he gathers the sheep who are lost, but not part of the flock. He is referring here to the Gentiles. He even lays down his life for his sheep, not because he must, but because he has the power to do so. In the Gospel of John, Jesus is controlled throughout. Even his crucifixion happened because he allowed it to happen. Jesus lets go of his power, given to him by the Father, in order to die for his sheep. This exemplifies the infinite love he has for those in his care. Let's break down the Gospel passage from the acronym SHEEP, the sacrificial love. Jesus demonstrates sacrificial love as the good shepherd who lays down his life for his sheep. The depth of Jesus' love and his willingness to sacrifice everything for our sake. We are called to reflect on this Good Shepherd Sunday, on the sacrificial love of Jesus, and to emulate in our own lives. What are the ways we can follow sacrificial love against the selfish motives of our own personal lives? H. Healing presence. Jesus' presence brings healing and restoration to his sheep. The healing power of Jesus' presence in our lives, especially during the times of struggle or suffering. When we struggle, suffer, what do we seek in our life? What do we seek? Consolation? Do we seek empathy? Or do we seek the presence of Jesus in the Eucharist? May we be encouraged to seek comfort and strength in the presence of the Good Shepherd. E. Empathy and understanding. Jesus knows his sheep intimately and understands their need. Jesus' empathy and understanding for each individual within his flock may encourage us to turn to Jesus with the cares and concerns, knowing that as he understands the cares for us deeply, we are called to understand and empathetic and understanding towards others. E. Eternal assurance. Jesus assures his followers of eternal life and security in his care. Jesus' promise of eternal life and the assurance it brings to his sheep. May we find hope and confidence in Jesus' promise of eternal life, trusting in his unfailing love and provision for them. Protection and guidance. Jesus protects and guides his sheep with wisdom and care. In prayer, we seek Jesus' wisdom and care in our life. We explore the role of Good Shepherd who leads and protects his flock. May we have trust in Jesus the Shepherd, relying on his guidance protection in all aspects of our life. As we reflect on the love of the Good Shepherd, may we find comfort in his sacrificial love, healing presence, empathy, and eternal assurance and guidance. Let's strive to follow the example of Good Shepherd in our lives, caring for others with sacrificial love and compassion, and trusting in his guidance and provision. Jesus said, I am the Good Shepherd. A good shepherd lays down his life for the sheep. A hired man who is not a shepherd and whose sheep are not his own sees a wolf coming and leaves the sheep and runs away. And the wolf catches and scatters them. This is why the Father loves me, because I lay down my life in order to take it up again. No one takes it from me, but I lay it down on my own. I have the power to lay it down and power to take it up again. This command I have received from my Father.